During the last years, we had heard about the animal abuse. But when we start to think about why does this happens, we don't have a concise answer. So if we say that we love animals as much, then why does we treat them as punching bags? The animal abuse is getting worse every time, and nobody seems to know how serious this is, and how serious this is, and that this problem is all over the world. And I think that it's very important for people to know how serious is this problem. That it's not just affecting the animals, but it also affecting the humans. I can assure you that most of the people, including me, love animals, and that we know that these animals does not deserve what other people do to them. Also, I've been related with some cases of animal abuse, and it's known that by doing this harm, it's the animal is not just going to be damaged, but also the person that is doing this is going to be damaged. In this speech, I will discuss five things. First, what is animal abuse? Second, the reasons of why people just make these things. Third, I will discuss the most common victims. Fourth, I will discuss the signs of animal abuse. Fifth, I will discuss the correlations of animal abuse with domestic violence. And finally, I will conclude why animal abuse needs to be stopped. Before I get to the point, I want to make a little description of what is animal abuse. Animal abuse, or cruelty of animal, is when a person make some actions that harm and make suffering to an animal by physical and emotional form, affecting the integrity of the animal. Now that I properly introduce the concept of what is animal abuse, you may be asking what the reasons of why some people do what they do. Well, I'm going to tell you the three main reasons of why this occurs. First, people do not think or don't realize how serious and horrible is what they are doing, that they are committing an action really cruel to a living being. This happens when people just want to maintain the control of the animal, and they do not know how to educate him. Also, some people just get stressed because they want the animal to do something, but the animal just don't do it. And other people, they just commit this because they don't pay the attention that it's need. For example, when you leave the cat or a dog inside a car, and it's a very sunny day and the windows are closed. Second reasons, these are persons that they does this harm on purpose, but they does this in a really short period of time. This happens more with kids because it's an example is when kids start to throw rocks off a nest. Third reasons is when people that hurt animals, they hurt them intentionally, and they enjoy seeing these creatures suffering because they feel powerful. Now that we discussed the reasons of why youth people commit this abuse, we are going to discuss something much more serious, which are the most common victims. The most common victims of animal abuse are the dogs, cats, horses, and livestock. The places that are known to have the most number of animal abuse are the factory farm industry. After this shocking information of animal abuse, I will tell you some signs that show the animal abuse. First, bad of body conditions and a presentation of trauma. Second, absence of water. Third, when they are abandoned. Fourth, the animal is in a cage or is tied. 5. The animal is chained. 6. The animal show that it's being trained or that it was trained to fight or have been used to fight. 6. The animal is being violent against the owner of the animal is being violent against the animal. After saying these tragic and horrible things, we will discuss the correlation of animal abuse with domestic violence. A study shows that people that does domestic violence, it also makes animal abuse, because these abusers know that the victim is attached to the animal that is living in the house. So they just start to hit the animal to show the victim that is capable of doing much more horrible things. Also, they want to show the victim that they are powerful, that them. The animal abuse have been with us during the past years, and we had known really horrible cases of this problem. Even though some people reconsider and stop doing this harm, there are others that do not care about it and do not care that we live above these things. So my purpose was to inform the audience that what is happening is something really serious and that we need to stop doing this problem that is affecting all of us. Thank you very much.